What is the most unskippable intro in TV show history? Futurama. Always need to see the new tagline. Yes, that was the first thing on my mind. I love how both Simpsons and Futurama keep their intros interesting episode after episode. Cowboy Bebop. The Simpsons. Gotta see the chalkboard and the couch gag. Gravity Falls. Love all the conspiracy-themed Easter eggs. DuckTales. It's so catchy. Woo-hoo. I wanna be the very best, that no one ever was. Peacemaker. I cannot bring myself to skip that song and dance. Breaking Bad. It's only like 5 seconds long and it makes me turn the nearest object into bongos. Game of Thrones. X-Files. What cover songs are better than the original? Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Israel Kamakavivole. Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower is much better than Dylan's. Tainted Love by Soft Cell. Crazy by Patsy Cline. Better performed and most people just assume she was the original. It was actually Willie Nelson's song he wrote and performed first, but just didn't have the same impact as her singing it. They Might Be Giants. Istanbul, not Constantinople. The original is just very cheesy, and the singing sounds very flat and stilted compared to TMBG, almost like what a little kid sounds like when singing. Santana's version of Black Magic Woman, originally by Fleetwood Mac. Natalie Imbruglia's version of Torn. The He-Man cover of What's Going On by Three Non-Blondes. For those that don't want any kids in the future, why? Because I like peace, quiet, cleanliness, free time, and last but not least, money. I don't want to worry about a kid for the rest of my life. I could never truly relax again. I just don't feel like being a parent and watching over a child. I don't have a reason to have kids. Personally not interested in the stress, responsibility and dedication it takes to look after babies, toddlers and kids. If I ever do have kids I'll look after them, but right now and probably for a long time, I don't see myself wanting to be around kids when coming home after a long day then deal with a screaming baby. OFC not all the time, which needs attention the entire time I'm home. What show will you never get tired of rewatching? Star Trek: The Next Generation. I try to be as good a man as Picard. Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm. You don't have any friends. Reese. Mum told you you're not allowed to talk about that. Arrested Development, Seasons 1 to 3. I love all the seasons of AD equally. Sometime later, I don't care for the 4th season. What We Do in the Shadows. Whose line is it anyway? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It Crowd. King of the Hill. Are you gay? No, I sell propane. Gravity Falls. I find new things every time and it's also just a darn good time, and nostalgic. Band of Brothers. People with street smarts. What is your most street tip? Walk on the road if you're in a real shady neighborhood and it's late at night. Not in traffic but away from alleyway entrances. Only break one law at a time. If you see something potentially illegal going on, don't look directly at them. Especially if you know that you're not going to be reporting it to the police. If an attractive woman asks for directions, look for her partner behind you or going into your car to take what they can grab. Typical vacation area scam. Always get the money up front. People who want to pay later probably won't and then things can get messy. Always look like you know where you're going, even when you don't. There is no shame in running away from a fight. Look with your eyes, not your head. If someone approaching you says, "Hey man, I ain't gonna rob you," they're probably gonna try to rob you.